the Pistons to start out. A look at the Pistons starting group. Ivey's out there with Hayes. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then it's Duren. And it's Stewart in at the four-man spot.
Boy, you think about the start of Spencer Dinwiddie's career. It was rocky. This guy falls to the second round. He gets waived a couple of times. It wasn't until he found his way to the Nets that he started to find his footing.
Now here's Doncic. 6 to shoot. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game. And boy, it is on display right now.
Here's Hayes. In his last outing, 8 points for him. No good on the shot. Good D by Finney-Smith. Talking about Dinwiddie, he steadily improved with Brooklyn, Doris.
He sure did, B.A. Averaging 20 points per game during that 1920 season. Then he was rewarded with a huge free agent deal during the summer of 2021. Perseverance is a big-time part of his story.
And there's the screen. Here's Ivey. Pass to Duren. Shoots over Powell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, just so active. I love the passion Duren brings to this game. And the skill set, too, is developing.
Shooting for Detroit. Duren. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. Good on the second one.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Doncic, good.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like that will certainly help.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And it's Doncic on the drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Right wing. Back to Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets. Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
The Pistons have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Stewart. Now Bogdanovic. Here's Ivey. 5 on the clock. Outside Bogdanovic. Buries it from 3.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivey finding the open man.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. It's Doncic with a drive. And Powell with the stuff.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And that one misses.
Well, this is a decent free throw shooter, and where Powell could help himself is getting to the line a little bit more.
Bogdanovic on the wing. This one for 3. And the Pistons, another 3.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Doncic, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Hayes for 3. Drains the triple.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Doncic.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
And here's Ivey from the arc. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Doncic is doubled. Here's Dinwiddie into the lane, and he converts the layup. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket on the night.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Detroit calls timeout. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
It was a game that had everyone on the edge of their seats. Players, coaches, fans. A frustrating loss for these guys.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. .141 left in the first. Down low. Bay passes to Burks. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Dinwiddie. Kicks it to Doncic. Ooh, rejected by Noel.
We know Noel is a superb shot blocker. It may be his best attribute.
Dallas needs to get off a shot. Clock at 2. From deep, here's Doncic. Unable to get that one. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Last time they met in Detroit.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
The quick crossover. What a move.
Well, you love the incredible handle from the veteran guard, Corey Joseph. That one's on a string.
Pass to Doncic. Here's the pick. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Bullock. Doncic right side. Now here's Dinwiddie. Here's Finney-Smith. Livers with a rebound.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Pass to Joseph. Puts up a 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Dinwiddie, right side. Drives to the hoop. Here's Powell. He got it up. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. He gave his all to help his team in that quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Saddiq Bey. Then there's Ivey. Then there's Hayes. And it's Duren in at center. Now here's Hayes to the inside. And it's Bogdanovic that time on the assist by Hayes. Bogdanovic has got 8 points. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Here's Bertans. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Here's Wright. Pass to McGee. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. McGee's got his first points of the night.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Bey outside to the wing on the left. Inside. And he banks in the layup.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Bertans with a screen on Hayes. Wright finds Bertans. Back to Wright. And here is McGee. Duren with a rebound.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Time called here. The Mavericks decide to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Detroit has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control. Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Now here's Doncic. 9 points in the game. Yep, that one goes. Doncic has got 11 points.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Back to Hayes. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Doncic. And yep, it's good. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Hayes against Doncic. Pass to Bay. 4-3. Dinwiddie with a rebound. The Mavericks leading. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And they doubled up Doncic. It's Bullock on the wing. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
A nice shot by Ivey.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Bullock. Can't hit that one. Good D by Bay. The Pistons have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter.
I am never sure that Bojan Bogdanovic gets credit for being an elite basketball player, especially when it comes to his scoring ability.
To the middle. Duren with the bucket.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. To the paint. And they doubled up Doncic. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 4 rebounds now. And Bogdanovic doesn't do anything flashy necessarily.
Which is why maybe, BA, some people take this guy for granted. He is an efficient scorer. He's a dangerous three-point shooter. He can post a mismatch, and he's unafraid of the moment. Bojan Bogdanovic is one of my favorite guys in the league.
Doncic's shot is good. Doncic has got 15.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
Pass to Duren. Here's Ivey. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Dinwiddie left side. Now here's Powell. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, this is where Dwight Powell is in his element. All of those physical abilities coming to bear on the interior. Nicely done.
Here's Ivey. In his last outing, 16 points for him. So for the Pistons.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Knox. He's averaging about 6 points per game. And here's Wright. The The rebound by Burks. From deep. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Mavericks ahead, up 2.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings. And gang, how important is it to be holding that #1 spot during the regular season? And as we turn back to analyze that first half of action, safe to say it was full of Luka magic.
He's hitting all the buckets. When you got a guy this hot, just gotta let him do his thing.
Yeah, no question. His thing is working, running wild. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
Heading the backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Powell in at the center position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Stewart against Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Stewart, the pass to Hayes. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Dallas has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Dinwiddie, no good. The Pistons trailing. Here's Ivey. 9 points in the game. Shoots over Powell. Ivey's shot is off. Dinwiddie outside. Doncic outside. Over Hayes. The bank shot, no good.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Hayes with a screen. And the Mavericks with some changes.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Hayes against Wright. Here's Ivey. For the lead. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Bertans, the pass to Hardaway. Wright outside. Kicks it out to Hardaway. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. He nails it, and we're tied. Bogdanovic has got 10 points.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
And there it is for him.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Bogdanovic, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
You know, in his career, Davis Bertans has had some tremendous seasons from three-point range.
B.A., think about it. Twice this guy has shot over 42% from the long-range stripe. A stretch 4 like Davis, he needs that shot to be dropping. That's the critical factor in his effectiveness.
Stewart against Bertans. 6 on the shot clock. And he lobs it up top.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Pass to McGee. Outside, Green. It's deflected. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the three because you can't make enough twos to win. It's tough to defend the three, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. Wright finds McGee. Outside for Green. Back to McGee. Puts up the 8-footer. Banked it in off the glass. McGee's got his third bucket of the night.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Detroit calls timeout. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Luka Doncic. A minute 58 left in the third. Here's Joseph. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Joseph has got his second bucket of the night.
When you're Corey Joseph's size, you better have the floater as an effective tool. Really pretty.
Here's Powell. Detroit with a rebound.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Dinwiddie against Burks. And there's another one for the Pistons.
And this is what Burks is out here to do. Shoot the basketball at a high percentage. Really good form.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Bullock. Fires the three. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
Burks with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Burks no good.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Doncic passes to Powell. Soft touch off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Dallas lead.
Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
Pass to Livers. 44 seconds left in the third. Outside Burks. Noel with a screen on Dinwiddie. 5 on the clock. And Noel hammers it down.
That's what you call using your agility to perfection. Nerlens Noel a threat in the pick and roll.
Doncic outside. The rebound by Burks.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Pass to Joseph. Back to Burks from outside the arc. Offensive board. Noel. And he drops it in from the low post. Noel's gotten his second bucket.
Don't you love how Noel just sticks with it, never gives up on the possession, working really hard for his guy.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, both teams putting up points in a hurry. The Pistons on top, up 1. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth, they've got Alec Burks. He's out there with Corey Joseph. Isaiah Stewart out there with Hamidou Diallo. And it's Knox in at the 4.
Well, a great offensive player, keeps defenders off balance. Luka Doncic does just that.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. McGee, he's checked in for Powell. Bertans comes in for Finney-Smith. Hardaway's checked in for Bullock. And Green is subbed in for Dinwiddie. Outside Burks. Lets a floater go. Green with the defensive effort.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, this guy is so effective with the pump fake. Luka Doncic gets the defender off his feet. Beautiful.
For the Pistons, Duren, he's checked in for Burks. And Hayes is subbed in for Joseph.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Pass to Knox. They set a pick. Inside. Here's Duren. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Pistons lead by 4. Outside Hardaway. Now here's Green. Doncic outside. Driving to the basket. And Doncic hammers it home.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace, the drive is easy for the Don.
Ooh, McGee with the block. They retain possession, and it's Knox missing. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Hardaway, the pass to McGee. Green for 3. The putback, rebounded by Knox. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Diallo with the ball. Hayes for 3. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds in the game. Doncic on the wing. Stewart defends. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Listen, we all know Luka Doncic can score, but equally impressive to me is his playmaking ability.
The Pistons have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Pass to Duren. Throws it up high.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Bojan Bogdanovic checked in for the Pistons. Ivey comes in for Diallo. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Pass to Bullock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Bojan Bogdanovic picks one up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Reggie Bullock taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Now here's Hayes. Defense right on him. And there's the lob. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
The Mavericks trailing. Up top, Dinwiddie. Pass to Hardy. And he drives in. And that one is hammered home. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
The Pistons have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. Out to the right wing. Back to Stewart. And here's Bogdanovic. Now Stewart. Shot clock at 6. That one no good. Dallas has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Dinwiddie. The 3 is up. Can't get it to drop. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Over to the wing. Here's the teardrop. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
No shortage of big games in Ivey's college career. Big time shot for him right there.
And Dallas calls time here. They're down by 1. 1:51 left in the 4th quarter. And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic checked in. We've got 1:48 left to play in the 4th. They set the pick. Doncic is doubled. Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. Here's Powell. Clock at 6. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Doncic. Dinwiddie with it. Tries it from the block. Tipped.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
The Pistons leading. A minute 22 left to play in the fourth quarter.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
Guys, whatever Luka's percentages have been from the free throw line in the past, he is exactly where he wants to be in this moment.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Here's Ivey. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Pass to Hayes. Stewart, a screen on Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hayes. Doncic pulls down the board.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Doncic is doubled. It's Bullock on the wing. No good with the triple. Here's Hayes. Here's Duren. They shoot again. The putback. And it's in.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Doncic passes to Dinwiddie. Here's Bullock. Kicks it to Doncic. Driving inside. Here's Dinwiddie. Can't cash it in.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 7 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
What you want is to create a clean, high percentage look if that's at all possible.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ivey. And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. Last but not least, here is your New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.